This is the formula that we use when I take out a loan. If I need to borrow money, I will borrow an amount now, presently, that's what this P stands for, and this amount I will repay by making payments every period, and that period could be every 2 weeks or every month or every 6 months, and I will continue making this payment for a number of periods until the whole amount has been paid back. The variables on the right hand side are exactly the same as when I've been calculating the future value of an investment that I made now. Your father takes out a loan to buy a house. He plans to repay this loan over a period of 20 years with a monthly payment of 8,000 Rand. The bank's loan interest rate is 15% per annum, monthly compounded. Calculate the purchase price of this house. So that is the value of the loan that your dad wants to take out. So we are looking for P, the present value of the loan now. The monthly payment that your dad can afford is 8,000 Rand per month. And here we fill in all the values we have. Our interest rate is 15%, so 0.15. Because it's compounded monthly, we divide by 12. And the number of payments or number of calculations that needs to be done is 20 years and 12 payments each year. And all of this we divide by the monthly interest rate, which is the annual interest divided by 12. And this gives me an amount of 607,538 Rand and 22 cents. Your father buys you a townhouse for 900,000 Rand. He takes out a loan for the full amount, repayable over 20 years. Calculate the monthly payment if the interest rate is 15% per annum, compounded monthly. This is the formula we will use because it's about a loan. The question, however, is for us to find the payment value. So let's fill in the values we have. 900,000 is the amount I borrow. X is the payment I must calculate. I fill in the other values here. Our interest rate is 15%, but it's monthly compounded. The period is 20 years and 12 payments every year, and I must divide this by the monthly interest rate, which is 0.15 divided by 12. We must calculate for X. And how do we get X alone on one side? X is multiplied by this whole big section of the fraction, and that is equal to 900,000. So to get X alone on the one side, make it the subject of the formula, I must have 900,000 Rand divided by this whole big fraction, whole big section of the fraction. I'm going to enter this into my calculator, and it works out at 11,851 Rand and 11 cents.